Yo, Miss Monique, let's start with the money. I'm a barber or stylist professional with a full book of clients. I'm not selling any product. How much money am I leaving on the table?
On a $800 minimum weekly with a full book.
Culture.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Lonnie Horn, proud owner of World Class Faders and World Class Stylist Barbershop and Salon.
It's your boy Tamil Cuts, proud owner of Uppercuts Barbershop, and this is a episode of Culture and Motion podcast going down every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Hey, y'all, today on Culture and Motion, we have with us the founder and CEO of WU Aesthetics. And she probably going to say Woo Aesthetics, but I'm going to let her correct that.
No.
She's an entrepreneur, national educator, and product formulator who has really built her business around helping beauty professionals elevate. We've had the opportunity to meet her in person. This is a higher level beast. You might know some beasts in your world, but this is a higher level beast. She helps them not only with their skills, but to build the business behind those skills. And one of those things that caught our attention about her is heavily what she talks about tonight, which is selling, retail, and profitability. So with no further delay, man, we're going to bring to the screen our one and only Monique Waters. What up?
Hi.
Hey.
Guys, thanks for having me. This is so cool.
Oh, it's dope to have you, man. It was an honor to meet you. And we're talking about leaving money on the table. Break that down. Why are people leaving? Give me that number again.
So a minimum of $800 a week is what I say, especially when you have barbers who have full books. Every client is an opportunity. Every client is an opportunity to sell something. I don't care if you're selling an AirPod case, but clients want to buy. No one likes folliculitis, especially among African Americans. So that has truly been the one of our most well, it is our most selling product in the company. However, that is how I've made my money, believe it or not.
Okay. Now,
Mhm.
tell me, why do you think talented barbers, or let's just say beauty professionals in general, are comfortable charging for their service, but uncomfortable actually selling products at the same time to their clients?
I think a couple of things. I think people are not fully educated on what they're using. They're just trying to sell something, but they're not fully educated on the ingredients. I also think people just have a fear of selling. When I tell people I don't sell, personally, I don't sell. I talk about the products, people like them.
Got you. So it's one of those things where you have to first like and believe in what it is that you're selling.
Oh, for sure. You've got to know about. I mean, it's like buying a house. Oh, there's this house. It's 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. Okay, what else about the house? How many acres is it on? Does it have crown molding? Is it an HOA? You need to know what you're talking about. You can't sell the house if you don't know what you're talking about. So how can you sell a product if you don't know what you're talking about? Because if I say to you, you own barbers, you have your barber shops, you're an educator, both of you. So I say, hey Lonnie, I noticed 6 out of 8 of your customers today had folliculitis on the back of their necks, some of them had ingrown hair. I can show you Restore Serum. I can show you Restore Serum. It contains the highest amount of salicylic acid that you can get without a prescription. Your clients can only buy from you. You control the pricing. For example, let's say you bought it for 14. What would you sell it for?
Probably double.
I always double up. Yeah.
No, you're gonna sell this for a minimum of $44. You
Whoa, whoa,
cannot.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Right.
whoa.
Yeah.
You see? You see?
What just
See?
happened?
We got it right. We
What
got to
just
get
happened?
it. That's why I couldn't wait till you got on here.
What just happened?
I could not wait. And we're not going to let you just run through that
Yeah.
real quick
Nah.
either. We're going to break this down. And I'm just so happy that people that are scared of this are getting ready to get your mindset with this. How in the hell are we going from $14 to $44?
But you see how, but here, okay, so here's the science behind it. You see how I said, hey, let me talk to you about this product. I'm just talking to you. I'm not selling this to you. I'm just telling you what it does. I'm letting you know what your profitability is. I've told you the most powerful ingredient in it. So it's a result driven product. Your
Mm,
client can only buy from you. I just made you thousands of dollars.
mm.
So I haven't even told you everything. But you see how you're like, wait, hold on. Wait a second. Yeah, because you can't make money off 50%. I mean, that's what's wrong with the industry.
Man, I can't even.
50%, what is that going to do?
I can't lie, Monique. You just this. Look, I act like we're getting this for the public.
I
I
know,
need
right?
this. I need this because I'm gonna tell you straight up. It's been a while since we've done retail in my shop, and that's something that's been a conversation lately. So now I'm looking around for this time. I want to make sure we get the right products, but I can't get. I should say I can't. I haven't gotten past that double up. Maybe it's dope boy days. Maybe it's dope boy
Yes.
mentality. I'm like, maybe it's still like double up because I'm like, I try to think of how am I giving the team member their percentage for selling it, and then you still have shipping, then your wholesale costs, and there is not a lot of profit in that. So okay, all right,
Right.
I'm listening, teacher.
So here's a fun fact, and I haven't told. I mean, I've told people, but I feel like I've got to start talking about this more. When I first came out with this product, maybe like 5 years ago, barbers bought it first. I didn't sell it to estheticians first. I sold it to barbers. A barber in Orlando. I met him at Premiere.
Okay,
Like I said, I'm like five years ago now. And he's the very first person who ever sent me content before content was a thing. Now content, you have to do it. Then I just was grateful for him to say, hey, listen, like I need more. Like this is what happened. I used it on my customer. He bought it. I'm like, okay. That's why I love the barbers, because the barbers, they use product. I
right,
feel like if barbers have a product that works and that can make them money, barbers would do better in retail. I feel like a lot of barbers, not I feel like I've had discussions with them. They're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get my team to sell. How do I motivate them to sell? Well, if we back it up a little bit, you as the owner of the shop, if you only make like 50% of a product, you've got to pay them at least 10, 12% because you want them to sell.
right,
So that was also one of the secrets behind Restore Serum, is outside of it being result driven, it's got to be profitable, because I own a spa as well. So, and I want my people to sell. I want them to make money. I mean, we want to,
right,
that's the goal. We all want to make money. How
right,
can you
right.
as the owner make money if you only make 14, you've got to give them, their $2. Then you've
Yep,
got to eat the taxes. You really,
yep.
I mean, it's not profitable at that point. It's kind of just, it's a wash. However, if you've got a product that you can make more than 50%, you can control the pricing. I mean, I have barbers who sell it for 50,
Oh
and
Lord.
they really only paid 14. Here, I'll tell you this. I have some barbers south. I have a lot of barbers south. They take this bottle and they put it in 1 ounce bottles and they sell it for $15.
Oh, they're cutting
Stop.
it.
So
They cutting. They put some cut on it.
They're
no,
step
yeah,
they're stepping on it.
They stepping on it. They
and I mean,
stepping on it.
and at first I was
They
cracking up. I was just like,
stepping.
he was like, I mean, he buys no less than 24 at a time, but he literally breaks them down and he sells them for 15. It's 15 or 20 in the little 1 ounce. And I'm like,
Take me back to what this product is what the benefit is of this. I just want to make sure I'm totally following.
so it's great for folliculitis. It's great for ingrown hairs.
Got
It's
you.
great for many things, but for the barber world, it would be ingrown hair and folliculitis, especially after, their shave. It's got to stay in a glass bottle because it does have salicylic acid in it. And I formulate all of our products in Europe. So our product efficacy is the standard's very, very high, considering if I were to do it anywhere else. Like I don't manufacture my products in China or like Alibaba or something. Like I actually formulate this, and that's why it's honestly been a very successful selling product, because it works. And like I said, barbers do well because it's easy and to the point. 3 ingredients. It's not full of fillers, and for the business owner, it makes sense financially as well, because let's say the barbers sell it for 50. you only paid 14, you have the ability to pay your team member more than 10% commission. You have the
Yes.
ability to profit as the business
Yeah.
owner. They can only buy from you. We don't sell on Amazon, eBay. They can't get this anywhere else. So that's why, we've been growing among the barbers for that reason, because I have the product for them and it works and it makes money.
Miss Monique, so you have that. What other kind of products do you have?
So we're a wax company. So we have waxing, full body. I have several waxes. I have, of course, our ingrown hair serum, tweezers, oil for pre and post waxing, jelly masks, which are really popular for barbers too. One thing I've noticed, barbers, I feel like now, and I could be wrong, are trying to turn everything up a notch. I feel like barbers used to be like just a barber. Now barbers are turning things into luxury.
Yeah.
Barbers are
Yeah.
taking they're making well, that's one thing I've noticed at these shows. Barbers are taking things to the next level. They are making sure they offer a mask. I've seen steam on some of these TikToks, and I'm like, it makes you want to, like, okay, like, because it really is just the same thing us women do, but for men. I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
I go
Yeah.
get my hair done, you guys are going to get your shave. Why
Yeah.
not make it a nice experience? Because you will pay for it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Right.
you're right. You are seeing more steams. People pulling the hot towels out. Yeah, barbers even doing the masks now. Um, I cannot get past this mental part for barbers, because selling to their clients, some of them could feel like, oh, I'm getting over on my client. I only bought it for $14. Am I, is this legit doing this at 40, $50? What technique could you give to a person that's mentally stuck like that? Because barbers are not truly salespeople. A lot of barbers are not
Yeah.
business people, where they're learning to be a business. So what would you say to somebody that needs to step into that sales world that don't have those skills?
So I would say, number one, it's not even about selling. I've given the ingredients: salicylic, glycerin, water, right?
Right.
There is no selling. You're explaining to the client. So
Got you.
if you have a client in your chair right now, Barbara has a client in their chair, they have awful ingrowns. Hey man, if I were you, I would grab this bottle. It's only $50. It's gonna help target and prevent the ingrown hair. You can't go out here like that this summer. The women, the birthday party, like, you can't do that. Nobody
So
wants that. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. It's only $50. It's gonna last you until Christmas. And by the time I see you again, you could buy two. I'll give you a better deal.
you just sold it to me already. Because so in other words, you're not talking about the price so much. You're just talking about the results. You're talking about the problem and the solution that this is going
That's
to
it.
take care of.
I tell you, I don't believe in selling. I don't need to sit here. Lonnie, buy this serum. You got to buy it today. You have to buy it. You need it. Or if I say, hey, Lonnie, you've got a couple ingrowns. This serum here is going to last you about 4 to 5 months. You'll use it just twice. Just use it twice a day until it clears up. It's going to help a lot with the ingrowns. I noticed you had a pimple on your shoulder too. Put it there. It's going to help out. So it's like a 2 for 1. So it's only 50. I mean, you got it.
Wow.
So
You see?
how did
Yeah, I do see. I'm like literally waiting to get to the point where I'm like, I'm ready to order some. But go ahead, T.
so somebody starting out, for one, let's say, how do you know what product is right for the client? I mean, yes, we
So,
have somebody who got ingrown hairs. We know what that's for. But you got different waxes. There's different, people, their skins are different.
mhm.
How do you know which one to use on which one?
So that's a great question. And here's my thing on that. I believe in keeping it simple. I don't believe in having 8 and 10 different products, 8 and 10 different waxes, I don't believe in that. Because my reasoning is, when I first started my spa, which is my first company, I did that because I thought it was a cool thing to do, to have all the things. You don't make money that way. When you have the secret and when you have the right product, that's when you start making money. And that's when you're able to focus on your profit. So, for example, all of the waxes that I formulate, dermatologist tested, great for head to toe waxing, and they're great for all skin types and skin tones. I don't believe that I need to use a certain wax on a black woman that I would have to, and I would need to use a different one on a Hispanic woman or a white woman. One wax for everybody, dermatologist tested. So if someone is more sensitive, or if they have, some people are just have allergies, it's safe. It's clean. We use a very clean resin in our products. We're good to go.
I'm
We're
loving
good to
this.
go.
How much inventory should a shop purchase without, breaking the bank?
So
Like when they first
that
starting out, getting product, do you buy 10 pieces just to try it out? Do you go for
I
higher
like
pieces to save
I like
money?
I like things, and I like sets of threes. So you would want at a minimum of three. However, the world's not selling you three items anymore. That's not an option. You're just not. No one's gonna. That's not. Doesn't make sense. So whatever one case would be. So I mean, hate to say bring it up, but Restore is sold in a 12 pack, right? So I would say to buy a 12 pack. If someone were to go buy, I don't know, a barber sell brushes, whatever the smallest amount. I would start small because the point is when you become comfortable, it's an easy. I don't ever sell. Like I don't sell. I talk about the products, they sell themselves. The results sell themselves. So I would say the smallest amount possible. And I don't believe in going and buying bulk right away. Build yourself up to where it makes sense to buy bulk.
Mm.
And if
It's
you
got
were
to make
like,
sense.
if you were in a salon
Mhm.
and you have multiple booth renters that are using different stuff, would you insist that they all use the same thing that we're selling because it'd be a way we can share profit and be able to get some more results from the clients rather than just having stuff that they like to use at home that they're trying on clients?
Yes and no is what it's got to make sense. If are they selling the products that they have? Because chances are, if that's a
They're not.
topic of conversation, they're not.
Yeah, most
So
likely
no,
not.
if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
Mm.
I tell people I don't care what anybody says. At the end of the day, it comes down to the dollar.
yeah,
So if it doesn't make sense financially, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it because it looks cool on social media. I tell everybody whenever I teach a class, stop following half and people on social media. Your favorite person is still renting an apartment. So they may have 200,000 followers. They don't have 100K sitting in the bank.
yeah.
I don't want to listen to them. I want to go, where's the money at? Who is profiting? How much? I've got me and my girlfriend send text, hey, we hit 40K this week in sales. Profit. I'm not
That
doing what's cool on social media. I'm trying to
Yeah.
see what makes money.
Yeah,
got you.
I like to share with barbers what I was bringing up that question because I see it. There's barbers that are buying stuff from Walmart, they're buying stuff from Target, and they're coming to the shop and they're using that on their clients. And then when the client asks them, "Oh man, what you use on my hair? Oh, this stuff. Oh, where can I get it from? Oh, Amazon or Target." You're just leaving money on the table that could potentially be yours. I tell all my barbers every time the stuff that you're using, let me know. Let me go buy it wholesale, put it on the shelves, and we can sell it to the clients.
1,000%. And the minute a client has the opportunity, that's also part of the science behind the products that I formulate, is that we don't sell on Amazon, we don't sell on eBay, we don't sell on Sephora, because the minute your client can get it elsewhere, you lost the sale. And I tell people all the time, I'm a frugal person. I don't care what anybody thinks of me. I'm frugal. I will save a dollar. I don't care. I will always figure out how to save a dollar. However, I'm also your favorite client because one thing about me, I take care of myself. I enjoy nice things.
Mm.
So if I come to your barber shop and I say, "Hey, what did you guys put in my hair?" "Oh, Monique, we have this right here, you know, yada yada." The first thing I do, you want to know what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna go see if I can get on Amazon.
Hey,
The first thing I'm gonna go do
Mm.
is see if I can get on Amazon. I'm gonna put it in my phone because if I cannot get it here, I gotta get it from you because I like it. So
yes.
you're gonna say, "Oh, Monique, I
Uh,
have this Y and Z." I'm gonna say, "Okay, cool. I can't buy it from elsewhere. Okay, cool. Can I have one?"
that's dope. That's
Swear.
dope.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
dope
why
system for what to put on the shelves. That's a dope system for what to put on
it's
the
got to
shelves
make
right there.
sense.
Yeah,
You,
no, you
eh,
just rearranged my whole brain with it because I used to have stuff and it's getting dusty. We got to dust that stuff off. I'm like,
yeah.
and then what do you do with it after months? You know what I mean? It's just taking up space.
And as a business owner, we want our team to sell because
Yes.
everybody eats better that way. We want them to sell, give them something that they can make money off of. Because to be fair, let's be honest. I mean, you're selling a product, I don't know, $26. What's 10% of that? You think that's exciting? I'm
Right.
not excited to make I
That's, man, I'm not
Hey,
going to
and
lie.
you making nothing if you don't got the product, man. You making nothing.
I'm not excited to make $2. That's why one thing I'm not like, I'm just being
Nah,
honest.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm with her because I did the math, man, and I was calculating out when we first started doing retail, and I was like, I wanted this for my team. I always want my team to find other ways to make revenue, Monique. Like
Of course.
I want them to have longevity. I want them, we all have financial struggles here and there. I want them to have ways out of it besides just using their hands. And
Of course.
so when I'm a math person. Once I started doing the math, I was like, man, they gonna get $2.50 off of this sale. And then I'm like,
Right.
okay, let me think of it a different way. And I wasn't fooling them or anything. I was just trying to think of how to shift my perspective to see the positive. And I was like, okay, well, you sell 10 of them, it bought your lunch this week. You know what I mean? Like I was trying hard. And and
No, you're
and,
right.
and anything is better than nothing, but at the same time,
100%.
it's not super motivating. It's not motivational. You know what I mean?
No.
But now when you're talking about give me 10-20% off of 50, that's a big difference.
Right. And then if you can sell, I mean, if you can sell 12 if you can sell 12 in a week. And here's the thing. What is a okay, because I don't know everything about barbers. I've been learning more about barbers just as I've done more shows with barbers. What is a barber book? What is a full book in a day? Like what is an average amount of clients you would see or a
Eight,
barber would
eight,
see?
about 8 to 10 cuts.
So if okay, so 8 to 10 cuts. So let's say 6 people should have walked out with something
Yeah,
times four
if
days a
they
week.
right, if they made $5, that's 30, that's 120. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yes.
And now it makes sense, but I'm
Now it
not. You're
makes
not.
sense.
I'm not excited about that $2. I'm like especially like no, it's 2026. You could no. I'm not. I'm not
Okay,
like ooh 10.
okay,
Yeah,
okay. I'm very curious. Your product may be my one back into this retail that I was talking about. So I'm very curious for myself. And then what's the minimum order?
for a store, it's 12.
Okay,
Yeah, we
got you,
keep it simple around here. We're easy. We want everybody to win.
got you. I'm definitely feeling that right there. And this
I'm
is
gonna
not
send it to both of you.
okay. I listen.
You're not even paying for the first one. See, let me tell you how
I seen
this
your
is.
video. I seen your video. I seen it. I seen it. I seen
What?
it.
Say it to.
You give one free, next one they paying for. I seen the
I'm
video.
gonna get it back.
They're gonna
I'm gonna
get
get.
it.
I'm not
And
tripping on it. I'm
yeah,
gonna get it back.
But it's confidence though. It's confidence in your product. So you're sending us one for free. Tell us what we should
Yeah.
expect. What should we expect that's going to make us say, "Oh hell yeah, we're buying this."
amen.
Well, okay. Truthfully, it's gonna smell strong. Like I said, it does contain salicylic acid. It does contain alcohol. I believe very much in products that work. I don't believe in let me sell your product because it smells good. I intentionally kept fragrances out of my products because that's when you start getting to oh, this person's allergic to that, or
Hmm.
I can't. It's just too much. It smells strong. I'm not gonna lie to you. It does smell strong. If there is an open sore, like if your client did pick at their ingrown, they're gonna feel it. I just told you it contains salicylic acid. There is alcohol. You have that antiseptic property because the point of salicylic is to exfoliate that area because we want the ingrown to come up. We want the folliculitis. We've got to start targeting that and killing it, right?
Yeah.
Same for if they have an open wound. Of course, if you put alcohol on it, it's gonna sting. However, I always say the minute someone goes like that, that's how you know it's working.
Okay, so let's remember we're gonna have people that are in the beauty industry here in this video, but we're also gonna have clients listening to this.
Yeah.
So just to be specific, you guys, she's talking about ingrown hairs, and let's help me pronounce this because that ingredient I don't know what the hell.
Take a salad like
Right. She said so fast. And Monique, I'm not the one to pretend like, yeah. What she said. No, I really want to know.
No,
I want to
okay.
get educated. So
No, I enjoy this. No, it's salicylic.
salicylic
Yeah,
and
salicylic acid.
salicylic acid. And
Yeah.
the what it does is it's going to lift that ingrown. So ingrown hair is just curling and growing under the skin. right?
Exactly. So ingrowns, so what ingrowns do, they come above the skin and they go right back in. That's why people need to pick at them and, constantly irritate them. You see this right here, this tweezer right here?
Yes.
This is our super sharp tweezer. I'm going to send this to you too. So I'll get it
Oh,
back.
she is hooking us.
Bro, don't play
I
with
can't.
me.
Um,
And I'm
Don't
gonna
play
give you a
with me.
real testimonial
I'm
too.
excited about that tweezer though. I'm excited about that
No,
tweezer.
all jokes aside though, but you really can see how sharp it is because when it
Yes.
comes to when it comes to an ingrown, you can't keep doing that. You need to get in and get right back out. Especially
Mm.
certain states don't even allow it. Blah 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 blah.
Oh, yeah, right.
However, yeah, like you can't
Because
use lancets.
it's invasive, right?
Exactly. However, I have this tweezer sharpened just for us. So when it comes to the ingrown, what you're gonna do, you'll be able to go right in. It will lift up. You'll take it out, and then put the restore serum on, and then you sell it to them.
But what is that? What is that actively doing though? You lifted the hair out. What is that? Hold on. Let's watch this.
Yep.
Salicylic. Hold on. Salicylic.
Yes.
Salicylic acid. What is it doing to that opening?
So salicylic. Salicylic acid. It's an exfoliation. It's going to help get rid of that top layer, that dead skin. That's the reason why the ingrown is allowed to go back in. It's going to make sure it allows that hair to come up going forward.
But you already got the hair up.
No, this is for their retail. They have to take it home too.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
it
I'm
has to go
missing it.
home with them.
I'm missing it, y'all.
Nope, I got it. So let's say I come to you, or not me, because I'm too cute. But let's say someone comes to you. I'm too cute. Let's say someone comes to you and they have like a ridiculous amount of ingrown hair. You're not going to sit there and, I mean, unless you have a whole treatment protocol, but you're not going to sit there and which barbers should have a full blown ingrown hair treatment protocol. But we can talk about that later. And they should be charging at least $80 for that. But that's another. It only should probably cost them like $2. But anyways, I don't care about the money.
This
I'm a
is good.
menace.
I'm gonna get my
told you that.
notepad out. I'll get my notepad out right here. This is good.
Barbers-
This is good stuff.
Just like how
with you.
estheticians, we have vajacial protocols, barbers should have ingrown hair protocols.
Absolutely right. Absolutely.
So, because here's the thing, that takes time, and time is money. So let's say you have your customers in your chair, they have, and especially among African Americans, it's what it is. And some people, it just happens no matter what they do to prevent it. However, you're not going to sit there and you can't sit there and forever and do that. This is their take-home product to help lift that hair so it's able to safely come out of the skin. We need to
So that's going
exfoliate
on
that area.
that's going on before you're starting to pluck, and then that's going to remove that layer of skin.
No, this
Okay.
is that. So I'm a brand new person coming to you, right?
Okay.
I'm brand new. You've never seen me a day in your life. You see all the ingrowns.
Yep.
You're sitting here, you're looking like, wow, like this is a lot. You're gonna say, hey, you've got a lot of ingrowns going on. So what we're gonna do, I want to get you on the right track. I want to make sure that we get your skin looking better so that your haircuts are able to come out the way you want them to be. I want your success to be my success when it comes to how you want your shape up, your tape up, whatever y'all men call it.
I like that
So-
tape up.
I like it.
That was cute.
I don't even know what I'm talking about when it comes to hair for men.
It sounds good.
This serum is only $50. What it's going to do, it's going to help target those ingrowns so that you can start seeing a reduction. It's also going to help prevent them going forward. If I were you, I would not leave this on the table. I would pick this over anything else you buy this week. It's going to last you about 4 or 5 months. Apply it twice a day.
Damn.
It's you might feel a little sting, but that's killing that infection because I saw you pick a couple of them. I don't want you scarring either.
Well, what I liked about what you said is it only costs $50.
I was waiting for you guys to see that.
I love that. I'm like, she making, it's only $50.
Because that problem is it's priceless. I mean,
Yes.
somebody's sitting there. I'm going to tell you, everybody has some kind of insecurity, and
For sure.
those type of things, they bother the hell out of people.
Okay.
They're seeing it more than we're seeing it. They're looking in the mirror and they feel like every time they go out, that's a visual target. So for you to tell them that $50 will reduce or get rid of that, it's actually easy for them to calculate all the things they tried and it failed.
Yeah.
And it's
That was wasting
unsightly
money.
in confidence.
Let me ask you this: is that also could that be used for razor burns and other irritations?
Oh, for sure. That's exactly what it's for. When it comes for barber, like I said, for barbers, they are losing so much money. There's money sitting on the table, and they're letting people walk out. That's insanity.
I'm
Let me
not,
ask
Don't
you
make me
this.
a barber.
I'm
Let
not
me
doing
ask
it
you
no more.
this.
We're about to get this.
There are times where clippers are irritating the skin. Do you have anything that cools the skin down after irritation?
So no, and that's a tricky part too, because I know, I mean, again, I'm not well versed in barber protocols, but if someone does have an open wound or like if they got like a scratch or something, I would honestly just restore serum them. That's it. That is it. Here's what barbers can do. Put this in a glass spray bottle until I release the
Uh-huh.
16-ounce version. Because then that would be the size that you guys would keep at your station.
Yeah.
So with that being said, and for the meantime, dollars, get a glass spray bottle, put this in a glass spray bottle. Every time you're done with the client, spray the back of their neck
Yep.
twice.
What's the
Then you're going to
ounces?
show them this.
What's that? What's the ounces that one is?
5.28, largest on the market. That's result driven.
Okay. You guys, if you like this kind of conversation, please like, subscribe, share this. We need your help growing this because we are going out getting amazing people that are bringing you amazing information like this today. And it don't cost you anything but some time and helping us to grow it. So we do have a question. Some side effects with those with sensitive skin. Are there side effects for those with sensitive skin using this since it's so acidic?
No, the only person who would have an issue is if someone is allergic to salicylic acid. That would be the only, and they will know that because they're not going to just randomly find out. They will have known this. I've only met one person in my entire life who's allergic to salicylic acid.
What about people that has what's that one word? Sorry, the skin
Eczema?
eczema.
Well, they wouldn't apply it right on top of the eczema. Are you saying they would have eczema right where their ingrowns are?
I don't know, girl.
Yeah, let's
I'm spraying the bottle.
Yeah,
I'm spraying the bottle.
Let me help them out.
Spaces.
Let me help them out. Yeah, they got it on the neck around the ingrown hairs.
I'm just spraying.
Hey, you better stop spraying that $50 everywhere, boy.
And it's all big. And they all
So here's what I would do. I would put it on a cotton round and I would spot treat that only until we went further, just to make sure they didn't have an issue. And I would do it, have the client do it. Here, use this. Put it right there. Let me know. Let's just wait 5 minutes. Because if they're going to have a reaction, they're going to have a reaction right then and there. They're not going to have a reaction tomorrow.
Got you. We got another question. What's the concentration of salicylic acid in your products? I'm getting good at this.
Yeah,
you are. It's less than 6%.
Oh, interesting.
But don't forget, it's not USA made. So concentrations here and concentrations in Europe are different. So when people ask that question, it's like you'd really have to know measurements, and because don't forget they're in kilos, and where it's so different here. That's why I formulate everything over in Europe, because their standards are so much higher. Their ingredient quality is so much better. I'm able to source way better. Here, you can just go to, people think going to Walgreens, I found salicylic acid, or getting a regular skincare line. No, you cannot do that.
Look at all the junk that's in there with it. Right,
all the fillers. Look at the fillers. What are they sourcing it from?
Right.
So, go ahead, T.
I was gonna help the ladies out. Ladies, are y'all ready? So we're doing waxes. I see on your videos you like some wax.
I was going there.
So my question is, after such a detailed
Brazilian wax
service, yes,
and a manzillion, Brazilian and a manzillion wax.
Oh, like the manzillion you didn't show up to, Lonnie?
Good girl, crazy.
You know what's crazy too? I
She
should
thinks
just
you gonna be having your privates all out there like all the other.
right. I was like, what kind of introduction is this?
Hey,
Listen,
so
I'll wax anybody.
she was
I don't
coming
blame
with
you because the way you advertise it, it looks very professional. You don't think the way that people would think, but
right.
you did a
No.
very professional job. My question
And you
is,
didn't, and real quick, she didn't come perverted or nothing like that.
no, that's
She
what
was
I'm
very
saying.
professional.
That's
She was very
exactly what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
professional.
no.
just saying.
No, I was
I will
agreeing with
literally
you. I was
wax
Oh,
just
anybody.
co-signing.
I will. I wax. When I was like full time, please. Judges, lawyers, PGA
let's
people,
go.
celebrities. Yeah, I will wax anybody. Who's paying?
That's right. My question is after a wax. So, like, say we use clippers on people, we need to hit them with some bay rum, something to cool the area. What is it that is the aftercare for getting the wax?
So, okay, great question. So, using our wax more specifically, because one thing when it comes to the products that I formulate, I don't believe in products that require so much extra work.
Mhm.
So, we finish. It depends if you're using our Emerald Gold or our Lux Gold or any of our waxes. When finished, we always spray Restore Serum, and then we
Ouch!
close. Well,
Ouch!
listen. Do you see how nice the weather is?
Yes,
It's
it's
called
hot.
thong season year long.
I
It means
knew she was about to say something crazy like that.
nobody wants ingrowns. Listen,
Jeez.
I live in Florida. I mean,
I
no
know.
one
Wait.
wants to
But you're
wear.
talking about for women though. What about the men that they got to walk around with that burn?
There, okay, let's talk about the burn. It's not going to burn for
It's not
long
burnt
if you're.
forever. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
guess.
it's more
Okay.
like a. It's like a.
Alcohol,
Okay,
like alcohol,
and
It's
then
like
right?
a.
and then some
Blow
people
it,
don't
blow
feel
it,
it.
blow it in it like
No,
Yeah,
when you do alcohol.
fan it.
you don't want to blow that thing. Be careful now. Get the wrong client. You guys need to come to one of my classes.
Hey,
Yeah.
you was powerful.
Yeah, you really do. I wanted to
Man,
kind of shift gears to that. It's
powerful.
interesting. You're talking about classes. So you went from service provider to product founder to teaching. Like, what made you say, okay, I have to get out here and educate? Like, we saw, so everything is a problem and a resolution. So we know the
Right.
ingrowns, serum, salicylic acid. Ooh, we get all that.
Go ahead,
Um,
money.
Now, why did you have to transition to teaching this now? What did you see?
Believe it or not, I wasn't planning on doing any of this, if I'm being honest with you. At first, I thought I was going to be a rich NFL wife.
Stop.
When back in my wild days in college, like I'm going to marry him. And I'm
You're not in
crazy.
college no more, but you still wild.
No, but I used to be. If listen, you don't understand. I'm calm now.
Oh man, this is the mature
First of
version.
all,
Huh?
yeah. First of all, I didn't even tell you guys. I didn't even tell you. So I hold an undergrad degree in physical therapy and master's in public health.
Let's
Oh, I'm a
go.
menace. I'm a
Let's
menace.
go.
I could
Let's
imagine.
go, man.
I
Ain't that a
earned both of
bomb
my
stuff?
degrees. Yeah, yeah,
Let
all
me
of
grab
that.
something for you. Hold on, hold on,
Yeah,
hold on, hold on,
yeah.
hold on. I got something for you.
Big
If I
salute to
can
the
find
system
it,
right here.
I was gonna hit the wrong thing. It's gonna be a gong. Where I don't see it, Lord, help me out. It's too late. It's too late.
You know
It's
what
too
he's
late.
trying to
I'm
do,
like, what am
Monique?
I?
Monique,
No.
he's trying to do this. He's trying to do this. And he's trying to drop a bomb for your accolades. He's just proud of you. That's all.
Oh, thank you.
He just got to warn you. Hold on, I'm gonna clap and I'm gonna drop a bomb for you. That's really I want you to carry on, but we do like to highlight those moments because
Oh, wow.
you're inspiring somebody. Somebody's listening to your
Yes.
story, and we make so many assumptions from what we think we're seeing and hearing, and it's like, hold on, baby girl, like I want to put in time right here, so that's
Oh,
fire.
I tell people that. I tell people that. And I'm like, so, because this is all going to answer your question. So, like I said, I earned my undergrad, then I earned my grad degree. I was corporate, and then I opened my spa, which is Wax Unique. Thank God that did well. I bought the building 2 years later. Thank you, Jesus. And then I got into the products. I never had intention on selling or doing what I'm doing at all, if I'm being honest with you. Like I said, a barber. I sold this to barbers before I sold it to estheticians.
Wow.
And oh yeah, that's why, like, us growing with the barber world, I'm like, I really should tell people more. Like, I sold this more to barbers than I did estheticians for the longest time. And then I got into teaching, believe it or not, because Premier Orlando, that
Where we
that's a
met you.
whole, yeah, I got connected with them, forever ago, and that's a whole different story. But that's how good God is, because the plan I had was not the plan what I'm doing now. I told you, I really thought I was gonna be like this rich. I was in college dating this person, and he ended up getting into the league and stuff like that. I'm like, and then I start seeing how crazy like that life is. I'm like, I'm not meant for that. Like, I could see I pull up. Like, I'm not meant for that. I'm not meant for that. I'm no. So, anyways, I did all this at college, blah blah blah. I never thought I was going to be educating. I didn't think what I'm doing now is not what I had envisioned for myself. I was once corporate. I left corporate to people, even my own family. Oh, my parents, like, oh, my parents spent all this money for her to go to school and da da da. She's opening a spa waxing vaginas.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, you got to think
That
that's
was
what I.
but that was how they summed it up. Got
They
you.
perceived it, right. And if I tell people now how I got into this, it was the shows got me into it. Like, hey, would you ever teach this class live? And I'm like, okay. Had no idea, thinking I would be showing off my product at the same time. I know that might sound dumb, but I had no idea. That was not the plan. The plan was just to have great product and have it for my spa, really, before I sold it elsewhere. So I got into teaching, and then, hey, we have this show. Would you want to come to this show? And I'm like, okay. So, and I only did Florida shows for the longest time. I never, like, now I go everywhere, but there was a point I only did Florida shows, Orlando and Miami. Yeah, at one point. So how I got into this is, it's so random, and it just, my first class I ever taught was standing room only. And I'm like, wow, people really came to see me. I had like maybe 400 followers at the time.
Damn.
That's why I tell people all the time, don't let the follower count. I don't ever pay attention to people's follower counts, because
Yes.
I go based upon what does the person provide. Is there a problem? Do they have a solution? Do they have a great vibe? Are they a good person? That's what I care about when I work with people. Like how I even met you guys.
Right.
You, we were clowning. Let alone, who thought we'd be doing this right now?
Right. Right.
Seriously.
Right. I know. I agree. And we're the same way. It's like we get some people on here. We've had 360 Jeezy with 3 million people on here, Chris Bazio with 200,000. And then we've had people that just been in the industry for 2 years, but their story is amazing and they have under 1,000 followers. So we go off of the person, the story, and the impact that it can make on people, and not
For
the
sure.
numbers, for sure. So
For
we're with you
sure.
on that.
So
We're
yeah,
definitely with you.
that's how I got into it. It's crazy. And I honestly never thought I would have grown the company to have the amount of products that we now have. And like, we're not even done.
How many products do you have right now?
We have 2 waxes, ingrown hair, 2, 3. I mean, we sell wax, we sell the pre and post oil, ingrown hair serum, tweezers, disposables. Like I pretty much, the goal was to get us to a point where we're the one-stop shop. So if you need to buy your wax, you buy your wax, you can buy your disposables. We even sell disinfectant and sanitation supplies because of what we do, obviously.
Right.
And we're not even done. I'm working on some more formulations now. I'm going to go back to Europe soon. We're
And
not
all of
done.
these products you created.
I formulate everything. Only thing I don't formulate is the sanitation stuff that we
Okay.
use. Like, we use Lucaside, and I sell Lucaside.
Interesting.
Mhm.
And then and I'm so sorry if I missed this earlier. So you're in the esthetician world.
Right.
You were doing this for waxing purposes, which obviously that makes sense. Ingrowns, I'm sure, is a normal thing in waxing, just like it is for us in shaving.
Right.
But it took off for the barbers more. And I'm so sorry if I missed. How did that first get to that first barber?
So I was in the elevator at Premier Orlando, and the barber guy I was talking to, somehow he's like, oh, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, we're here with some of our products. And I think I might have had it like in my hand or something. He's like, oh, what's that? And I was like, oh, it's our serum for ingrown hair. He was like, yo, I have a lot of clients who always have ingrown hair. I was like, I gave it to him. I said, here.
Whoa.
Like I do anybody. I do it to anybody because it's, I don't need
Girl,
to
you didn't
sell
give me
people.
nothing. You didn't give me nothing. And I was hanging out with you all day. No, let me stop. Go ahead. Carry
Well,
on.
we sold out. That's why.
Carry on.
And we're
Um,
about to sell out again.
I believe it.
let's talk about that energy, man. So for y'all that don't know, we met Monique at Premier Orlando, and she is a self-proclaimed crazy person, and
Yeah, she's crazy.
and I always say, I tell her my type of crazy though. She when I say crazy, I'm talking about she is not playing about
Not at
opportunities.
all. Not at
She's
all.
not playing about building a relationship if it's worth building right there. She speaks like every moment she can about what she's pushing out with so much pride. So we were walking around getting short form content before we started our podcasting with Booksy. And we were just hitting people up. What were we doing? Like some funny trivia stuff? Weren't we just doing
Yeah.
like funny trivia stuff?
I thought it was at the pre-party.
We
At the,
met initially at the
okay.
pre-party, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
I don't.
Yep.
But you were walking around with the whip, and I was
Well,
like,
Oh, I didn't remember
sir.
that. I didn't remember that. I only remember at Premiere.
No, that was the second day. Because remember, we had the night before.
Yeah.
That's when we were like, "You'll be the model for tomorrow."
That I didn't remember. I remember you
We
said.
remember,
and,
don't we?
and he don't drink. He don't drink. And I was the one drinking.
Me too. I was drinking too.
And we
The two
remember.
people that was drinking remember. But
We
you know what?
remember.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe y'all made this up in y'all drunkenness, and y'all decided that he should be, and I'm over there swinging my whip, and I'm not realizing that I'm the part of y'all conversation.
Yeah, because I
And
was like, "Who is this man with this whip?"
see,
Like,
y'all can't be doing this on air, and people don't know what the hell y'all talking
I
about.
know, right?
What they talking about, man, is Booksy through this party, and it was what was it called? The top.
Circus thing. It was the top.
fire party,
It was a carnival basically. It was like a
carnival.
Carnival.
Yes.
nah. That wasn't it though. It was
Top something.
the big top. It was the
Big
big top.
Top.
Big top.
Oh, okay.
And so it was like a carnival thing, y'all. It was a private invite, and they just turned this into a whimsical wonderland. This
Yeah.
little area, they had a Ferris wheel and people walking around on stilts, blowing fire, juggling,
Everything.
yeah, everything, and then getting people like them drunk. And you're supposed to come in like circus theme, but you know some people was too cool for it, and I just did it. I was a circus. I think I was
He was like a
the
lion
ringleader.
tamer.
I was the ringleader.
Lion
Yeah.
The
tamer.
ringleader, yes.
Yeah,
And his
so I had my
black
whip.
pants.
Hey, that whip was it that night.
I would have thought that they hired Lon to come like that. 'Cause
I looked like I
Lon
was part of
the
the
main
I'm telling
attraction.
you. But even before I
Everybody
met
wanted to
him,
pick with him. Everybody like swing the whip, do the whip. Lon was the main attraction.
I was like, "What is he doing with this whip?" Because that's never mind.
I'm trying to
It's cool.
remember.
It's cool.
When did we? Oh, you know what? She did.
I was
do.
like, "Who? This black man out here with this whip? Who is he about to whip? He better stop playing because I got friends who stay on go."
That was a big problem that night, boy. That whip was that was a conversation. But that was so cool. So the next day we were walking around getting short form content, ran into her
Yep.
again, and that's when the real talking started. And but you could just feel when you run into special people, hustlers, and I just feel like you should always try to find some kind of way to see what y'all have in common. How can you grow together? And like she said, who would have ever thought months later we would have been right here? So this is cool. So moving forward, checking out your social media after that, I'm with T. I'm like, damn, you don't just like teach a few students, you teach rooms full of people, and like
Bruh.
they're so interested in what
Yeah,
you're
it's fun.
giving. How are you
It's so
attracting
fun.
this many people, or is it that's just the esthetician world? They show up.
I probably both. I tell people I attract a certain type of person. Like I'm not for everybody. You know, I don't run my companies as a corporate place. People who buy from us, I say they're our WU Aesthetics family. They're not customers. I mean, I don't believe in that. And just so you know, you did say it correct. People do try to say woo, and I'm like, it's
Woo.
not woo. It's not woo. It's really WU because I own
What?
Wax Unique. It's just Wax Unique Aesthetics.
Got you,
It's
got you,
all,
got you.
but people do. No, you're probably like the second person it's like I no, you're the second person who's ever said WU Aesthetics. But I attract certain type of people. I tell people my classes are not just a technique class. Like anybody, you figure you can wax, but you're coming because you want my technique. Number one, you're trying to see how I made money because
Hmm.
it's always going back to the money. You want to see what products I use to make the money, and then also I attract hustlers. I don't attract like I'm not. Believe it or not, I'm a very boring person. Like if it wasn't for y'all in this 10 o'clock EST, I would be in my bed. I,
Really?
att- yeah, very boring. I used to be crazy. Well, like crazier.
I can't
Uh,
even
You keep
imagine you
talking
turning.
like
I can't imagine you
talking
turning
like
off.
it's a past tense or something. I
you
used
don't
to be
even know.
crazy.
I just
Please.
feel like even when she sleeps, she one of the ones in her sleep like I'm getting this money.
No, in my
Get
sleep,
money,
no,
money.
no, in my sleep, I'm just like, all right, we got to hit X amount of money tomorrow. Like we need to hit, no, like so serious. But I attract a certain type of people. So people who might not know me yet, they're gonna obviously go look and see like, what's this class about? Then they might see my social media and see like I don't BS people. I don't sell to people. All I do is educate and I explain what we do. And that my style may not work for everybody. I don't believe in the whole let me tell you about da, da, da. I'm like, hey, you're not hitting six figures. Why are you not hitting six figures? If you are hitting six figures, are you making six figures? Are you profiting six figures? Because there's a difference.
Now, when you
And then you want to
started
hit
this,
seven, let's hit seven figures and make it something.
I
when
like the way you
you
talk.
started this, you jumped into an industry that is saturated with the kind of products that you have, some of the products that you have.
Right.
What made you go that route, and then when did you start seeing? How long was it from the beginning to where you start seeing profit?
With which one, the spa or W Aesthetics?
The products.
We saw profit our second year.
Oh
Mhm.
man,
What
But
was
but
the
but but how is the question,
yes?
right?
yeah.
What did you start
Because they
with?
can only
What did
buy
you have
from
to
me.
buy? So, what was your marketing plan? How did you market this? That you
I had no marketing plan. And if I'm being honest with you, I still don't have a marketing plan. I'm the
You,
marketing plan.
I was just about to say you are it. She just talks about this
And I
any
don't
opportunity.
think I would recommend that if I'm being honest with you, because I do go very crazy about it. And I am bringing on some people to do that, not to just do it for me, but to help build out stuff because we have done well because I pedal to the
You,
metal, but
yeah.
we do need more. If I'm being honest with you, it's just I self fund the company. I don't have investors. I don't have like sugar daddies. I don't have that type of stuff. So I mean, and shout out to the girls who do. I don't. So if I did, I would put the whatever into that, but I don't. So I fund everything. So our success and my team is really great too. And truthfully, when people do buy into that 12 pack and they see what they make, they come back at a 24 pack or a 60 pack.
gotcha.
And then
Man,
it just goes from there. Like one cool thing we're adding right now is subscription to help. Like we just sold out 55,000 bottles, but I just brought another set in, like literally.
did you say
Like they just,
55,000?
yeah,
55,000. What was the
yeah.
first product that you created?
This and
That's
then
it.
emerald gold
And
wax
your very first purchase, how many did you have to buy to get started?
of the wax or the serum.
The serum.
I want to say, oh God, it was so long ago, but I want to say it was 5,000 it was like five, don't quote me, like 5 or 6,000.
How long did it take you to get that off? If you can remember.
I'd be lying if I told, I really don't remember. Because even back then we didn't, as we've grown, we've had to figure out how to sell it. Like it's easy to sell, right? But how to sell it. It doesn't make sense to sell two. That's why you like when we were talking about that earlier. It doesn't make you said
Yes.
how do people start? It doesn't make sense to sell two. I have a warehouse. I got to pay people. Hey, let's box up two resource. No one's doing that. Like nobody's doing that. So it has to make it doesn't like let's sit around like everybody everybody sit around for 6 hours today and box up 20 boxes of 2, or let's sell 1. No. So honestly, as we've back then, we didn't have a system. And again, I feel like we've got a better system now. Is it the best system? I don't know, but it does well. I mean, we sold out to 55,000 bottles in like 2.5 months. So
Oh,
That's
man.
yeah,
amazing.
yeah. So
And barbers are the biggest ones.
Barbers are I love the barbers. Like I was just with not just with, I did Hebs in May, and we were next.
Hey,
Yeah, we were next to the Anti-Broke Barbers Club,
hey,
and
my man,
they
hey.
were so much like, I still talk to them like all the time on social media. We talk all the
Good
time.
people.
I
Good
love
people.
them, so much fun, and all of them were like, "What? I needed something." So so let me say this: the goal is for 2027, as we kind of have our plan, our show plan, but we're gonna put a lot of energy into barber shows next year.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
that's
putting a
gonna be
lot
fun.
of.
That means we'll see you a lot more. That's gonna be pretty cool.
Yeah, and you'll still be sober, and we'll be drinking, and we'll remember everything.
Yeah, y'all do y'all,
um,
and I will do me. Damn it.
yeah, but I mean, we're putting the barbers, because the barbers really want to. I mean, why are people not? If you can make $800 a week extra, that's $2,400 a month. 24 times, just even do 10 months. I even do 12. You're crazy if you don't do that. And that's just the low end, because if you people have a 12 pack is obviously 12 bottles. If you had a 10-person day, 6 of them should have left with something.
Man, you simplify it so much, and barbering that ingrown hair is like so common. I mean, back of the neck, underneath the jaw, all of that. We got a question from the clubhouse. Where are you from?
Originally, I'm from New York. I live in Florida now.
Feel like New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Threw me off with
Florida,
the
New York. You
Florida.
probably from Brooklyn or Bronx and stuff. Where you
No,
from?
no,
Queens?
no.
You from Queens, Jamaica?
No, I'm born in upstate New York, but I wasn't raised in the city. I was raised in
Upstate.
upstate
What's
New York, and
upstate?
so not like,
That's
so
like
like an hour and a
Syracuse
half.
and all
No,
of
no,
that.
no, not that far. I'm like an hour outside of the city, like so Washingtonville. It's in Orange County, so it's like
Okay.
an hour and change outside the city.
Oh, where
Because
the
my
rich people
parents,
live. I got it. Got it. That's why I
no,
get you. You used to money. That's why you
no.
go get that
Well,
money.
let me say this, because I feel like people always downplay how they're raised. I would not lie to you and tell you I did grow up very well. But my parents don't come from money. My mother's from the south side of Chicago. My mother's
Ooh.
from May, right. My father's from the projects, moved from Alabama to New Haven, Connecticut. So my parents do not come from money. It was rough. So they raised us like, hey, this is what it is. You want to,
Got
and
you.
people always say to me, like, how did you get to, like, how you want to do this? I said, number one, I like money. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not that person who says I don't like money. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I like money. I
Got you.
like money. And I know if I want to see certain things or live a certain way and allow my kids to have certain things, that comes from money. And I enjoy hustling, because I mean, some weeks can be a rough week, but some weeks can be, I'm like Beyonce and Jay-Z.
Hey. I'm feeling it.
I want to address somebody over in Instagram. You guys, if you came in late, I promise you do want to watch this full interview. Somebody asks, what is the ingrown product that's being sold? It's the serum. But go back to the beginning, because she
The
breaks it all
restore.
down
Yeah.
right there. Really quick. So you are obviously a hustler. I mean, it's just so obvious. How do you balance this? You're a mother as well. Is there such thing as work-life balance, or
No,
is it? Break that down. How do you do
no.
this?
Excuse me. And that's a good question too. Excuse me. So my kids come first before anything. I tell people I know how to make money, so I'm not worried about, because to be fair, when you decide to have kids and you do all that, you settle down, you will lose money. You will, because you can't move the way you want to move.
Hmm.
And so my kids come first. I'm super hands-on mom. I do car line. I both car lines. My kids are always with me when they are not in school. So I do my bulk of my work is between like 5:30 a.m. until, of course, then I get them up, and then they go to school. I have all three. Yeah, this one said I love money. Yeah, all three are in school now. My kids go to a private Montessori, so they are in an educational environment all day, which is important to me because I'm not paying someone to play with them all day. I want them
Mm,
educated. Yeah, I don't
mm.
believe in that. And I'm also that's why I say there is no balance. I'm also that mom. I don't believe in screen time. I know that some people are going, I don't. My kids don't get iPads and they cannot sit and they don't. That's not an option. So they can do crafts. They can go outside. We've got a playground. We've got a pool. um so I'm very big on that because my kids are only little right now, so I'm not willing to miss out on anything, which is why
Mm.
the shows are really cool because they're weekends. So I leave and like unless it's like a West Coast, like I've got to go to San Antonio and I've got a San Antonio and Lauderdale show this weekend. So I am going to leave Friday night. I'll come back to Florida Sunday. I have my team. I'm that leaving in Texas, and I'll come back and teach the Manzillion here in Florida on Monday. And then I'll do Carline, and then well, no, I probably won't do Carline in the morning, but I'm not willing to miss out on anything when it comes to my kids. I actually had to, my baby, she's breastfed. And last year, my nanny came with me everywhere.
Oh wow.
So, yeah, like I'm not willing to miss out when it comes to my kids at
And you're
all.
doing
It's
that,
not
and
an
you're doing the
option.
average of how many shows per year this
This year
year?
has been our craziest year. I want to say we're at like 18.
18 shows in a
Yeah,
12-month year, y'all.
this year was like you don't and next year with us adding barber, like we wanted to even do like some other barber shows. It's just timing, it was just too tight, and you know it just it didn't work out, but we did want to, but we are planning to incorporate some barber shows next year because I said the barbers do very well financially, and it's like when they're educated properly, because just like what you guys are saying, that's the question I get at all the shows. The barbers come up, wait, so this is my cost how much, so they do what they I can make how much. Yeah. So we'll be at more of the barber shows next year. We need to go.
Yeah.
There is no balance, and you don't balance. You just have to do. I'm not willing to give up anything because of my kids. I take them to gymnastics and tennis and whatever. There is no balance. You do, and my husband's great. Let me say that. My husband is fantastic. I didn't marry a bum, so that
He must
helps.
he must be. He must be, and he
My
must be
husband
very
is
supportive.
fantastic. Oh,
He
he's fit. People thought when because my husband owns a very successful company as well. People thought I was going to stop working. I like money, money. And I love, but I love above all, like all jokes aside, I really truly love what I do. I don't feel like I work. That's why it's like insane. Like right now I'm in my home office. Like I work here sometimes, but I just think this is like it's weird. Like I get paid to do this. It's
Amen.
very weird because I don't like I'm home throughout the day. Don't get me wrong. I've got to make magic happen. I formulate over in Europe. We're on a time change. I have to wake up at a certain time. I have to work out. I believe in working out 6 days a week. I believe health is wealth. I also have to be fine as hell.
I love how you show up, man. You show up. That's like
You have to.
I've seen you since I first met you. I'm like, you show up on just a phone call, just the meeting. You show up.
You
I
have
really love
to.
that. You got
That's why there
one.
is no balance.
We got one from the audience before we get out of here. Wow, impressive. Talk more about how she chooses the shows. How do you choose the shows you go to?
Who calls me? I'm not trying to be funny, but that's it. Like, one thing, when we decided to do this today, I said, I even never knew how powerful I was because, like I said, I got into this very much like, oh, would you teach this class live? I was like, sure. I walk in and the classroom's like full of people, and then I see the sales that came from the class. So people start paying attention to that, like, oh, then we did a premiere show. They had to call the fire code on my class. The class was that's
Get the
right.
hell out of here.
I wasn't
You
I
be
wasn't in
your
there.
rooms be packed though. They do be packed. I be looking like, damn, she got
Like I wasn't in there
Everybody
yet.
trying to see the wax.
Like I got but that's how God is so good, because I'm telling you, this was not my plan. I told y'all what my original plan was.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
even prior to like meeting my husband, I just was gonna have like do what I do. But I'm like, no, like this, it's fun. It's so much fun getting to meet people. I get to meet people like you guys. Some of my closest friends are my friends from being a vendor.
That's so cool.
So how I decide the shows, I love Premiere big. I mean, I love Premiere. Premiere has my heart. I can't lie to you.
Yeah.
Be Well is another one. They are fantastic to me.
Okay.
Both of them. We do. It, we. It is tough to decide. However, like this year, we took a risk. I don't really take risks because, let's be transparent. It costs a lot. We spent a lot of money last year, like too much money. Like I
Yeah.
had to get us up out of some bad debt for real. If I'm being honest,
I appreciate you being transparent. Yeah.
I had to, because it's real. People think like I just wake up and make money, and I'm like, that's not how this works. That Amex bill gets stupid sometimes, and it's like, what? How? And I got to clear that, like, because of the day, it is me. So yeah, we got in. I had to clear that up. So I don't really like to take risks on shows that I don't know if. I mean, I'm just being honest, if we're gonna do well. So we did take a risk on 2 shows this year. One of them was terrible for us. I took a bad loss. I'm being honest with you.
What show was it?
I'll tell you. I don't
No,
care.
don't tell us. Don't tell us.
It was awful.
Don't tell us offline. Tell us offline.
Hey, that was. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something real quick. What I just did right there, that was a Tamil move. I don't never do that. Now is normally be like, I want to know the tea.
I do want to know the tea. I don't want everybody else to know the tea, though.
No.
Listen, I really don't even ask them kind of questions, but I don't know what it was.
I'm gonna ask you offline, though. We're gonna find that out.
Yeah, tell me. I'll share. And then we took another risk on another risk this year was ABS Chicago.
So that one must have went good.
I'm going back.
Oh,
tomorrow.
Let's go, ABS. Let's go.
Chicago was insanity, and we're taking one more risk. But I can't tell you I'll tell you offline. I don't want to say it on here because.
Right.
But we won't know the results though. We won't
know the results offline.
But I'm saying if she tells us what the other risk is right now, well, nobody know the results.
Yeah, true.
It's not in the interview.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I haven't signed the contract just yet, so I need to. I haven't.
Can't say that.
I really, I know I need to. It's just a time, but picking the shows, it's who does call and who, what's up?
The thing is, you got a product that I don't see a problem with selling. You don't know. You don't have a lot of competitors in that space, and we know somebody that can use it. So it's
for everybody. That's the thing.
Yes.
That's why it beats out. And I'm not going to say any of their names, but it's going to beat out like a blue bottle that people are buying.
I swear I was thinking it earlier.
Yeah, it's going to do way better than that.
You'll
get it. You'll get it because where do you live? California, both of you?
Cali, yes. Sacramento.
Yeah, you'll get it probably end of next week. I'll ship it out UPS.
Yeah, I'm not playing.
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the whole. I'm gonna send you the barber bundle.
Oh,
y'all heard that? Y'all heard that? Now
I
will be hollering
now
at
I gotta go create it. Yeah. I'm gonna literally. No, it's going out.
We'll do an unboxing.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, let's really do an unboxing.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna send you a barber bundle, and by the time this is even shown, I will have created the barber bundle because I've been thinking about it. But I'm like, barbers need their own bundle to make it simple. And I'm gonna just tell you what it is. Because by the time this episode even comes out, it will be done. It's gonna be
it's not gonna be done.
It will. I promise. It will be this. Tweezers, a set of tweezers, and an exfoliating mitt.
Ooh.
Sell it just like that for $70.
Ooh. Good. I can't wait. I can't even wait. I'm so glad I got your number
because I'm still there because you need to be getting that thing wrapped up because this is being aired live. So you need to be getting that wrapped up.
One last little gem that barbers should be taking that barbers don't do. Here's another gem for barbers. Barbers should be selling tweezers.
I agree.
Man.
Girl, you.
Let me hold on. I still
My
got my
12
pad right
pack
here.
makes it $4 a piece. Barbers should
Give
be
me.
selling them for $12.
I
We're
want
about
that
to
too.
put world class on our tweezers.
Yes. You
We're about to.
baby.
You know
I
what I'm gonna do?
love
Immediately.
Let me tell you this.
immediately.
Um, it's absolutely a pleasure listening to you, learning from you, and learning about your product, learning about your story.
Thanks.
And I know we're just scratching the surface. I know it's a lot more. I'm glad we connected, and
For sure.
we're glad we connected, and we're hoping this is the beginning of just evolving relationship. We love working with people like you and building with
For
people
sure.
like you. So looking forward, just really looking
I'm
forward to it.
excited.
Yeah.
No, thanks
Uh,
for having me. This is so cool.
no, you're welcome. Please tell people how to find you, how to find your product. We got some people that got in late on Instagram. I'm telling y'all, go back and watch the whole thing. But please tell them how to find you and find your product.
So I'm on Instagram, WU Aesthetics. So it's just WUAESTHETICS. You'll see me every morning. I work out 6 days a week. I work out literally with you guys in the morning. I go through my day. Then same for the website. It's just WUAesthetics.com. And we're WU Aesthetics everywhere. And you'll see us literally everywhere. We've got, I don't know, I think maybe like 8 more shows so far. 8 or I don't even know. We've got 2.
Just in this
We've got a
year?
lot. Yeah, we've got San Antonio, Lauderdale this weekend. So I've got to split the team up and go back and forth. And then I come home for Labor Day. And then I'm in San Diego, come back. And then the weekend after I go to San Diego again, come back. Then I go to Pasadena. Then I come back. Then I go to Puerto Rico, come back, Ohio, come back, Lauderdale again, come back, Oregon, come back. And then I've got to get over to Europe to our factory. And then we're hosting a tennis event, a health and hustlers event.
Will you be at Beauty Weekend?
That's what I was about to ask. Are you in Fort Lauderdale for Beauty Weekend?
No, I don't. I haven't heard of that. In fact, I feel like you said something today. I believe someone said to me, but I don't know what that is. No, I feel like I've heard of that. I personally just don't know. Yeah,
we're gonna be doing 3-day podcasting and interviewing out there, and it's kind of. It kind of sounds like your style, to be honest with you. It's really like woman empowering. It's women driven, but it's for the powerful thinking woman. It's really focused on not less partying, but just more business, just business mindset. Yeah, I really we'll share some of that info with you. I think.
Yeah, let me know. All
right, y'all. T. Melly, another conversation, another journey.
Because this culture is constantly in motion, man.
Hey,
thanks, guys.
Y'all heard what my guy said.